Hey everyone, welcome back to Prinny K Travels. So today we're gonna actually talk about my 5 favorite travel websites. And I just love traveling, so I'm excited about this episode. So sit back, relax, and just write down all the information you can because it's gonna be good. First one I'm gonna talk about is called Skiplag. It's my holy grail #1 website to go on to. I go on it whenever I want to look for a deal. If my friends ask me if I want to look for a deal, it is Skiplagged. And Skiplagged is a super friendly user website. First off, I will put in where I'm going, which is New York. Then I'm gonna it has an option to do anywhere. So I do anywhere. Then let's just pick January 31st to go and then return. I'll do 2 weeks later and I will pick January 8th, and then let's search it. And so once you search it, it will come up with multiple cities in the US or wherever cities you're from that is closest to it that has the cheapest deals for the dates you picked. And you can change the departure and the return dates to see what cities you want to go to. Like, this is for people who are like spontaneous travelers. Let's say that you actually want to do somewhere that is in a different city. So I plug in a different city, and what is great about putting in a different city, once you do that, on the top there's going to be a line graph, and the line graph is going to show you the highs and lows, the dips of when it's best to go. And I usually do that all the time because I'm just really flexible. Like, that's what it is. Like, it's really about flexibility. And once you're flexible, you can find like really cheap deals. And so it gives you that option to do that. And once you do that, you just search for the flight. You pick your go and then your return. And then once those pop up, you can click the book now button. You can find the flight deal. One thing about Skiplag, I'm gonna teach you a pro tip. For Skiplag, they charge you a service fee if you use their website. So what I do to save me 10 bucks or more, I will look at which airlines they gave me exact dates and times, and you can literally book a flight for the same price on that actual website, which is a better deal because when you book through the actual flight website, you can actually call customer service if you're having an issue and it won't be a problem. It's not a third party, it's directly from where you got it from. To save you the extra hustle, I think booking through the website is just always an easier route. But another thing I love about Skiplag, before we move on to the next one, is that Skiplag has hidden cities. So let me explain. So when you book, so like let's say I was going to Houston, right? Let's say if I'm going from Newark to Houston. If I'm going to Houston, there's a Spirit flight right here. And so Spirit is going from Newark, and the actual end location is Orlando, but there's a layover in Houston. And what I love this about Skiplag is that you can stop in Houston, get off the flight, and then the flight, you don't take the connection to Orlando. You can get off at the layover, but please, warning for anybody who ever does this Skiplag deal, whoever wants to use a hidden city, you can only take carry-ons. Please, and I'm telling you, please do not check in your luggage, because your luggage will end up in Orlando and you will be upset that your luggage is not with you when you get off that flight in Houston. It only works and you only save money if you have a carry-on and like a purse with you. So that's Skiplag, my favorite website. My next favorite that I love is SkyScanner. What I actually really like about SkyScanner for #2 is that I like to do multiple cities. SkyScanner is really good for looking for multiple flights. That's what I do a lot of times. When I went to Thailand last year, I used it to find flights in between cities for Thailand and then to go to Cambodia. And it was pretty much about the same price as it would have been to actually take the train that I wanted to do, or even take the bus. It depends. It's a little bit more expensive, but it was a pretty reasonable flight that I took because I used this option. With the multi-city, Nairobi, and Cape Town, and Joburg, and those 3 cities, I click search. Once you click search, it gives you multiple options to pick from, and then you pick the cheapest one, And then they have third-party websites where you can book the flights from. And that's what I do. And that is SkyScanner. And I use that for multiple cities, and I just think it's really effective. I don't use it for individual flights, but I do like to use it for multiple cities. I think it gives a pretty good like rate for that. Number 3. I love this for its flight deals. Like, this website has amazing flight deals, and it's called Secret Flying. And so I use Secret Flying whenever I want to look for a flight deal for the day or something for the future. I literally just check it every day because I'm kind of crazy about flights, and I see deals. And so if you go through the trending, you can find a good deal. And I found one for right here. I see for New York to Colombia from March to May. And if you scroll down, they'll even give you when you can actually travel for those dates. And literally you can just click on the options. I'm gonna click on April 20th to 27th because that's actually around my birthday. I might book this for my birthday, guys, because this is such a good deal to go to Colombia, and I've never been to Colombia. And it's literally $230 round trip to go to Colombia. And it took you to Skyscanner. Secret Flying is just great for travel deals. If you're flexible and you're just looking for something from like major cities, they have that available to you from the US to any city. And they also do it abroad. That's something else that I really like, that they actually have, like, if you're going from the UK to the US or somewhere, they have great deals for there as well. Number 4 that I love this site. I really do, guys. I just get excited about traveling, if you can tell, is Thrifty Traveler. And Thrifty Traveler is one of my faves. When I did South Africa, Paris, and Italy, they had an amazing deal for like travel through that website. But Thrifty Travel is actually really known now as like a user guide. Like, if you have no idea how to travel, Thrifty Traveler is your site to find a deal, to understand how to use a credit card, to understand, you know, travel destinations. I still use it for travel sometimes. So if you click travel and you click the flight deals, it will give you cities that you can travel to within the US. So it has like anywhere in the US that you can travel, or even outside, but mostly it's the US now that they do. But I don't really use it too much to find travel deals. I use it just for travel information. Like, if I want to know like what's the best travel credit cards to use, how can I get the most, you know, bang for my buck when it comes to my points on my airlines, I literally just sit down and I'll read a few articles that I think are really interesting. I love Thrifty Traveler. And if you are a beginner, or if you want to learn about points and miles, and you have a travel credit card, or you're thinking about getting one, I think this would be a good website to use to just start off and just look at flights and just look at points and things like that. It's like one of my favorite websites that I still love. Last but certainly not least, I think this is one that a lot of people know about, is Travel Pirates. And I think Travel Pirates is like so good. So what I like about Travel Pirates is that it'll give you multiple cities you can fly from when you click on the link. So like, it'll have like New York, Boston, LA, all these different things. And it also shows you different trips. So it will show you how to glamp, how do you do glamping. So it'll give you like cabins that are really cool. It'll give you like blogs on road trips. This is what I use. If you watched, go watch my previous video for the Northeastern road trip I took. It was so fun and it was amazing. It's right here. You see it? It's right here. And go and check it out. And then, but if you are looking for a road trip, I'm gonna just type it in right now so you can see. I literally typed it in, and that was my starting point. It just gives you just great information about traveling. So guys, this was my video on my top 5 deals. Please let me know in the comments below if you liked it, what you didn't like, anything that you thought was really helpful, or what you want me to do next, and I would love to do it. So please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends, you know, your buddies, and I hope to provide more info for you. And thank you for visiting my Prinny K Travels YouTube channel. Have a great week, and stay blessed. Love you guys. Bye.